Everybody, this is One of Wisdom. We are back for part 5 of our strength training playthrough in Wii Fit Plus. If you'll remember, part 4 lost the commentary, lost the audio. Obviously it's back this time. Hopefully we don't have that issue again. But
good evening. Glad to see you back again. Ready to work out today? Let's do some rowing squats.
For those of you that wanted to hear the sounds on the rowing squats, you didn't miss much. If you don't have a good imagination, you'll get to end it out here with the 30 and 45 reps. So again, just
try to keep your center of balance.
Kind of copy and paste this sound and background track in your mind to the first 15. So
1, 2.
Again, you know, this is basically like I think I said last time. Don't let your knees stick out past your toes. And when you pull back, I mean, kind of treat it like a, I don't know, sort of like a mini bicep curl, but, you know, just kind of like picture your elbows maybe coming together in the back.
20 more.
That does tend to kind of get you more focused on the correct pose you're supposed to have. So, and in the meantime, you see that red dot tracing the treadmill, which then we also have in the foreground in addition to the mirror. But I don't know, that thing, the more I, you know, do these playthroughs and I'm trying to talk, you know, the more that starts to bother me. But I'm surprised they didn't have like the Wii balance board guy show up and, you know, kind of pop around every once in a while. But
don't forget to keep while you exercise.
Again, you know, these are really simple.
Hold your breath, or you may raise your blood pressure.
Yeah, I'm half tempted to stay down and see if it docks you or credits you, but I don't, you know, I want to get a good score. I don't want to. I'll check into that and I'll let you know. Like I said, I mean, when you've done 29 already, you don't want to blow it on your last one. So on the 45, I don't want to ruin that either. But I don't know. It's one of those things when you play it enough, you start to think about. Okay, got 100 points, 4 stars.
Great. You're pretty strong. Once you're used to doing this exercise, try adding more repetitions and push yourself a little
Again, I mean,
harder.
that's one of the reasons why when you unlock the 45, if you come back for the 30, you know, you hear stuff like that even when you get a perfect score, so it's kind of a little frustrating, but, you know, sometimes if you work that a lot, you might just want to do, you know, 30 of them or 15 in some cases. Nonetheless, we'll head back, we'll wrap it up with the 45 reps. Gotten 4 stars in this one as well, which again, I mean, it's so basic. You know, just kind of start with 15, work your way up. As you unlock it, you should be more than capable enough to tackle the next step up. So nope.
Try to keep your
I was
center of
jumping the
balance
gun a little bit there.
early.
You know.
Try counting out loud. 1, 2.
Just for those that wonder, I even when I'm recording, I don't count out loud. I don't know, it's not my style. You know, maybe that'll be a poll question someday on the blog if you count along with your trainer on Wii Fit.
2.
Which, and again, you know, they seems like it's usually in yoga and strength training from time to time, but you know, they will have the sub trainer. It's not the other trainer, you know, the guy or the girl. It's like a different dude.
Great. Keep it up.
Yeah, his voice is like mid-range between the guy and this lady.
You're doing great.
I don't know. That always bothers me. You know, I
Make sure
prefer
your knees aren't
the
pressing out
usual.
past your
You know,
toes.
come to know the lady. You know, she stays up too late,
doing
complains
great.
about it. Either rags on you or compliments you. You know, I don't know. But I think
20 more.
the text the trainer says is essentially the exact same
Exercise
thing.
every day to help tone your body.
You know, God, back on Wii Fit, you know, I
Make
know
sure
I
your
checked
knees
that,
aren't
but
pressing out
I mean,
past
that
your
was
toes.
years ago, so I don't know, maybe I'll get back to that if somebody wants to know, you know, and you don't check yourself, you know, remind me in a comment or something, I'll go back and see. But you know, what's always weird when you have the replacement trainer, like say you come in and you do
You're doing great.
I don't know, you start out with, you say, deep breathing on yoga, you have a replacement trainer that's, quote, filling in.
Imagine them coming together.
And then ironically, you come back and you do the next pose and your trainer's back. I don't know. I mean, I always thought it would kind of be like consistent for the whole,
Great. Keep it up.
playtime. Like if you're on 45 minutes and you come back and you've got the same trainer, but I don't know. There's really not a lot to talk about the rowing squat, so that's why we're rambling about that.
That was a great workout.
Should be another perfect score. Obviously, we got it. 4-star, bodybuilder.
Great. You're pretty strong.
I don't know that I would agree
Once
that
you're used to doing
doing 45 reps of these makes you strong, but who's going to argue that? So, and the irony there, I just complained about it on the 30 reps, and then she told it to us on the 45, and you cannot add more reps here. So, 3 minutes, 12 calories. Again, that one's so easy, I don't see how it would burn 12 calories, but, I'm sure they've metered it out somehow. Now I believe we are ready for the single leg twist. It's another one I hadn't really played a whole lot. We'll come in, hopefully we don't stink it up too bad. Most importantly, I hadn't played it in a long time. Helps build your side abdominal muscles to give you a more toned look. So, again, this is another, only on the Wii type deal. If you're doing this in your apartment or bedroom or something and someone came in, they'd probably just bust out laughing. Not because you're exercising, just because you're going to look like a, you look like a dork, doing this. But
try to keep your center of balance within the yellow area.
This one again, it is X and Y axis, so you want to try, you're not just trying to stay in the middle there, horizontally, you want to do it vertically too. That's going to be your center of the original weight, and so obviously if you go up and down too far, it's going to lower your score just as going out.
Stand on your left leg.
Yeah, that's another deal, she goes really fast on this one. A lot of times before they start, they'll reprimand you, but
out loud.
it is kind of, weird. I'm usually a little bit behind her on this one.
2.
It's for the simple fact, and I think the
Great. You've got
what's
balance.
it called? The knee twist or something we'll get to in a minute. She's like a rocket ship on it. And I mean, you can match her speed, but then at what cost, and that would be your score. But anyway, we're already done, shockingly. 92. Okay, so we got a 4-star at least.
Those were some great twists. Keep up the hard work. Train every day to tone and strengthen your waistline.
Oh, got second place, but 1 minute, 6 calories. And really this one's so simple, you're probably going to want to do the 20 reps, which, another weird deal, the rowing squat, we had 15, 30, and 45, 3 installments, 15 is our interval, and then there's some of these that only have 2, and
Stand on your right.
I don't know, that's kind of weird. It'd be nice if there was another step on this where you had the 30 or something to that effect, but I guess they had some logic for doing it. But again, same thing. Try to keep your planted foot centered and just kind of focus on your core. That always is kind of what helps center you both horizontally and vertically.
That's it. Feel those abs working. Stabilize your upper body to keep from leaning forward.
I'm actually yawning. Not because this is strenuous, just I'm actually really tired. But that's another story. It's kind of weird. I mean, that 10 went really fast, but so does the 20. I mean, this is one of those ones that actually, you usually hear me complain about her going slow. I mean, this one, if you didn't have the switch here, I mean, it's like we'd be done already. So that's kind of a perk. But again, if you just kind of focus on, not only obviously you're going to go out, left and right before you would up and down, but you want to keep that red dot as close to the dead center as you can on both axes, and you know, obviously that's going to give you a much better score. But again, we're already up to 12, which is hard to believe. Just, I don't know, I guess it just goes really fast on this one. But almost done. There's really not much advice I can offer on this one aside from, you know, get comfortable before you lift your other foot, because that will dictate your stance. But it should be 4-star. 42. Oh.
Those were pretty good twists.
Oh yeah. Okay. So we got 89. That's one under. That always hurts more.
Let's work together to tone your
sorry for speeding it up there. When you don't score what you wanted, you tend to accelerate the pace a bit. It's 5th place. Personal best is 93, so can't complain, I guess. You know, we don't do this one a whole lot, but alright, now we will go ahead. I think we've got time to do the sideways leg lift. This one again, you've got 10 and 20. This is the one I had actually mentioned earlier that I mean, she is like a rocket on this one. You know, it's almost cartoonish the way she does it, but you know, we'll go about it anyway. At least we didn't get yelled at this time. We got on our right leg quick enough.
Keep your body steady as you lift your arm and
this one, you know, one of the things I always seem to tend to do, especially when I hadn't played in a while, you keep your, you know, in this case, your left hand planted on your hips. You know, I always seem to want to throw it out there. I don't know, maybe it's just that Wii thing going on, but left leg moves out and your right arm moves out, so it's kind of just opposites. And we're already done, you know, with the first leg, so now we'll stand on the left leg. Our right leg will go out, right hand planted, and left hand will go up. So
try counting out loud. 1.
Again, this is kind of the same concept. Just initially center yourself well, where you're comfortable. You know, try to keep your foot flat and centered, not with the weight to one side. That'll make it a lot harder to score well, regardless of how well you do the pose. So,
keep it up.
That's really about it. You know, all I can offer for advice on this one. It's pretty basic. It's kind of like a half, you know, jumping jack or something without jumping. Okay, 92. We got our 4 stars here, so makes up for last time.
You've got the hang of it. Keep it up.
Let's see here. Got a high score. Hey, that's weird. You thought I would have had a 4-star prior to that. But again, it's probably just, you know, you unlock the 20, I don't really go back to the 10. You tend to focus on the 20, it's more of a challenge. But I think I actually have time to go ahead and finish it out too. This one goes so fast. As you can see, we've gotten a 4-star on it. Obviously, if you get a 4-star on the more difficult, you can, you know, easily get it on the previous. But you know, sometimes it doesn't work out that way.
On the muscles you're using in each exercise. Stand on your right leg.
Lifted it up quick enough. So again, you know, you plant your left arm, right arm goes up, left leg goes out, and
try to keep your center of balance.
I guess one other point of advice, you know, don't be leaning, you know, forward or backward. Try to keep your hips, you know, straight.
2.
That's really not great advice, but I mean, this one, you know, once you do it, I mean, the first time you'll probably be in and out of the box a little bit, and then you kind of learn to control your weight for it. And that's really what a lot of these are. You know, it's 1, you do the pose, and 2, you know, just controlling your weight, which is actually your balance. And, you know, balance and posture tends to be the goal here. Obviously, weight loss there's some, and then the rest is kind of more just, you know, coordination, balance, posture. So it does help out, you know, I mean, particularly if you were just, you know, really out of whack. I mean, I could see this paying, you know, pretty good dividends. My main complaint on this one again, though, I'll wait till she gets going,
Try counting out loud.
And just, you know, she's doing a real fluid motion, but if you're to move that quick yourself, particularly your first few times, I mean, you'll be, every time your leg goes out, you'll be kicking out, and then you think, oh, I'm still up, and she's in, and you'll rush back, and then you'll go out to the inside.
Focus on the muscles you want to tone.
You eventually get to a point, you know, where you can do it pretty well, but, you know, she still is, for as slow as they are in the rest of the exercises, this one just seems like it's accelerated a little much, but, you know, I'm not going to complain. It goes by really fast, so.
Nice job. You've got great balance.
Again, you know, once you've done it 2 or 3 times, you'll kind of learn on each exercise how to, you know, center your weight and kind of master the balance act. And since that's how it's scored, you know, it's obviously beneficial.
Train every day to keep toning your body.
It should be 4-star. Yeah, 90. Alright, we made it. Sure beats 89, you know.
You've got great stability. Good work. You've got the hang of it. Keep it up.
We'll see where that ranks. Okay, well, just a few under the record, which for me is 92. Again, I don't play these a whole lot, but that was 2 minutes, 8 calories. And I think I'm going to end it here. I think we're a little past 15 minutes, but anyway, we did the rowing squats, the single leg twist, and the sideways leg lift. So we will pick up with the planks next time. As always, thanks for watching.